before getting into the details of this review, I want to tell you why I made this video in the first place. I wanted the Avalon owners community to be aware that another option is available in your search for all-weather, custom-fit floor liners. My Avalon had the stock OEM all-weather rubber floor mats, which actually are pretty good, but I still felt that I needed better carpet protection, so I started my research. I was already familiar with a couple of brands, such as the WeatherTech and Husky, but was curious what else might be available. And someone suggested to look at the 3D MAXPIDER KAGU when I put the question out there on a couple of Facebook groups. I started researching the 3D product and decided to buy a set because the online evidence seemed compelling enough to warrant me to give it a try. And so my hope here really is that you find this to be a useful resource and can use it in your research to find alternate options to the more traditional or well-known names that are out there for the all-weather floor liners. Now I removed the front seat floor liners out of the box and just wanted to show you guys how they look in real life. You see this on the website, but here's my personal impression of them, right? I mean, you can see it's clearly brand new coming from the 3D brand here, and as you can tell, it's got a pretty nice interwoven pattern, at least this initial layer. It's got a little bit of a design feature here that is protected. It's pretty neat, actually. It looks pretty sharp, and other than that, just typical, you know, pretty high walls in terms of protection of any water or spills or weather related increments. Here's the full view of all of the floor liner parts, and as you can tell, there is front seat, rear seat, and there's also a middle piece that protects the space of the carpet in between the two rear seats as well. So again, before I go ahead with the installation and tell you guys about my opinion, here's the product again. It looks really neat. It's actually pretty light. The materials that it's made out of make it very light, and what I've read about it is that it provides some sound deadening to the interior of the vehicle. The bottom portion, as you can see, is similar to a carpet-like material, but also resembles some Velcro capabilities, pretty much allowing for it to stick or grip to the carpeting that's in the car, with basically providing the function of it not shifting back and forth once you start moving your feet on the carpet inside. All right, so here comes the new floor liner installation. So it's pretty grippy, as you can hear possibly here. It is looking to grip to the existing carpet, so that's kind of a good feature because it will not shift back and forth. All right, so it looks pretty neat. It looks like it's going to protect. Here it is once again. All that you would do is snap it into place, turn the little tabs, and it's installed. Passenger side also fits beautifully. It just looks really nice, actually. Blends in. It's not the rugged look of you know, like a pickup truck or something like that. It is blending in nicely with the type of flooring and the carpeting that is currently in the vehicle, and so it blends in nicely, it fits, and it's really nice and tight. I mean, you know, it's not excessively tall, but it prevents any spills or it keeps them contained, basically what that's really doing. In the back seat also, you can tell the area here is pretty protected. The carpeting is covered, and it's giving it nice protection from any spills or stains or something that would permanently damage or at least stain the carpeting material. The edges of the floor liners are decently tall, where nothing really that would be spilled would cause something that would further deteriorate the interior of the car. In between the two seats, we've got the same material that goes on to cover and prevent any deterioration in the carpeting color or discoloration due to stains. Now, as you can tell, that material is supposed to be tucked in here between the two seats, and not so sure, I mean, why this would be done. I noticed in other models there is certainly a one piece that covers the entire section from left to right. However, here it's made out of 3 separate pieces. It's easy for removal. However, if you do have a spill, whatever liquid might be spilled would most likely go here and possibly infiltrate into the carpet material. So I don't know why they did this like this, but anyway, that's what it is. With that, once again, take a look here at the new floor liners, and they look pretty good. I have to admit it. They cover well and also are of a material that looks pretty neat, actually. It is in good shape and will protect for years to come. All right, here another view from the driver's side into the passenger area. You can tell that the Kagu floor liner is pretty high. It doesn't cover the entire carpeting material all the way to the sill, but it covers enough, it protects enough to where any spills would be contained. It goes pretty deep and has nice coverage all around.